Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Thursday, March the 10th, 2011. Today was rollover day. Often on this day, we switch to the June contract. Although the past few rollovers, the amount of volume actually remains pretty well split between the two. So we did go ahead and trade the March contract today, but we'll be changing and trading the June contract starting tomorrow. So you'd mentioned yesterday that we were looking at around the 1313 area as a likely area of a barrier, and you can see the market opened here overnight and then obviously had a pretty good move down. So that next area that we had been concentrating on and expecting the market to have a difficult time, if you will, is right here in the 97 area, and the market did have a good sell-off overnight, and it was good to see that sell-off continued here during the regular trading hours. And that 97, the market really did try and bounce off of it a couple times, 3 times during the day, and then finally closed below it. So we're going to use 97 as a barrier going into tomorrow, with around 91 as a likely area of support. So those are the sort of immediate key numbers. If it can get below 91, it could have a tremendous fall off from there. Actually, 1265 would really be the next area of likely support. As far as our trades were concerned today, we had a number of them, not a lot. As you can see here, we had we had 2 short trades immediately. You can see our dash line right there, so we had a really nice trade there. That one filled us, just a couple ticks moved against us, and then moved in our direction 6 3/4 points, so all the way down to the low here, and then started a rally. So had a nice almost 8-point gain on our full position on that trade. We had a long trade set up here. It didn't get actually hit until much later. Of course, we were in a neutral and a red, so we're not going to take that long trade, especially after this good test below 97. So we had another couple of trades right here, both short trades. This one turned out to be a break even. It did hit our first objective very quickly and then moved higher. But then the next trade we were able to get short, and it had a nice drop down to here, entry here down to here, and that moved 4 1/4 points for us. So our actual total gain on that for the full position was 4 1/4 points, 3 points on the first 3 contracts, and 1 1/4 points on the final one. The next trade was this long one. It didn't get hit till here, but once again we were in the red filter, so we didn't take that. We did take this trade though. It immediately came down, hit our first objective, but no fill. So we did lose 3 ticks, 3/4 of a point on that trade. But that 97 area here, I'll just mark it in here. I mean, that's sort of the line in the sand right now. And the fact that the market could not, had a really good test below it here, an even better test here, and more time spent here, and then of course a weak close. So we're going to use that 97 area as a likely area of resistance heading into tomorrow. If it does get above that, it could bounce as high as 1302, 1303 area. So up in this area is what we'll be looking at if it can get up in there. So but it does have the potential to sell off really hard if they don't like the news tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow does have important news with the release of the retail sales and then consumer sentiment, so as well as business inventory. So you want to be watching those. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps. Any questions or comments, don't hesitate getting a hold of us. You can do so at info@eminidaytrader.com. Thanks, and we'll see you again tomorrow.